For 50 years, the United Kingdom played a quiet, highly calculated geopolitical game. It relied heavily on American heavy armor, integrated its air defense shield directly into the broader architecture of NATO, and kept its deepest domestic military innovations locked behind the high concrete walls and heavy steel vault doors of Salisbury Plain. During the Cold War and the decades of counterinsurgency warfare that followed, the prevailing logic in Whitehall was simple. The UK would provide elite, specialized forces and advanced components, while the vast industrial complex of the United States would supply the raw, heavy mass of long-range deterrence. But behind closed doors in the halls of the Ministry of Defense, that 50-year playbook has just been completely shredded. A sudden, violent deterioration in global stability has forced British defense planners to confront a brutal truth. In a world of shifting political alliances and highly contested logistics, relying on foreign supply chains for your most critical national defense assets is a strategic liability. Right now, in the deepest, most secure research facilities of the British defense sector, a group of highly classified projects is being fast-tracked at a speed never before seen in peacetime history. We are not talking about modest, incremental upgrades to old main battle tanks, nor are we talking about slightly faster fighter jets. We are talking about a fundamental, aggressive leap in military technology, science fiction transformed into active, lethal, and combat-ready reality. From a classified, sovereign ballistic missile program designed to completely rewrite the rules of deep strike warfare, to a revolutionary directed energy weapon system that fires concentrated light to melt targets out of the sky at the speed of light, for less than the cost of a cup of coffee. These are the secret, cutting-edge British weapons that are poised to disrupt the global balance of power, built in absolute secrecy, and engineered to go viral on the geopolitical stage. To understand the sheer speed of this British military renaissance, you have to look at the weapon the UK government desperately wanted to keep under wraps until it was already deployed, a project known only as Nightfall. On July 16, 2026, the silence surrounding this program was shattered when the British Ministry of Defence finalised critical contracts with domestic defence firms. The goal is as ambitious as it is urgent, to build a sovereign, domestically produced tactical ballistic missile. For over half a century, the United Kingdom has not possessed its own sovereign ballistic missile capability. It was deemed too expensive, too complex, and strategically unnecessary given the presence of American systems. But as global conflict intensifies, the necessity for independent, deep strike capability has become undeniable. The original, highly ambitious blueprints for Project Nightfall called for a weapon of immense proportions, a missile capable of striking deep into enemy territory at a range of over 600 kilometers, carrying a massive 300-kilogram high-explosive warhead. But military engineers quickly realized that chasing perfection in the laboratory is the enemy of survival on the battlefield. Developing a brand new ballistic missile system typically takes over a decade of bureaucratic testing, design refinement, and political debate. The UK did not have a decade. They had months. In a masterclass of rapid prototyping and agile engineering, the Ministry of Defense made a radical decision. They scaled back the technical requirements of the missile in order to drastically accelerate production. They trimmed the operational range from 600 kilometers down to 500 kilometers, and reduced the warhead payload from 300 kilograms to 200 kilograms. To the untrained eye, this might look like a compromise. In reality, it is a brilliant engineering shortcut. By slightly reducing the weight and dimensions of the payload, engineers bypass the highly complex aerodynamic and thermal testing phases that plague larger missiles when they re-enter the atmosphere at hypersonic speeds. It allowed them to use highly reliable, existing solid-fuel rocket motor designs and off-the-shelf guidance components. The result? A simplified, highly reliable, and devastatingly effective weapon that is designed to be manufactured at a staggering rate of up to 10 complete systems every single month. The maximum unit cost has been strictly capped at £800,000 per missile, roughly $1.1 million. In the world of ballistic rocketry, where a single interceptor or offensive missile can easily exceed $5 million, this is an economic revolution. But the true danger of Project Nightfall lies not in its cost, but in its survival capability. This is not a weapon designed to sit in massive, static, easily targetable concrete silos that can be detected by satellite imagery months before a conflict even begins. Nightfall is built for the chaos of highly contested, modern battlefields. It is launched from standard, highly mobile ground vehicles designed to operate on rugged, off-road terrain. These launch platforms are engineered to deliver rapid-fire salvos, launching multiple ballistic missiles in quick succession, before immediately packing up and disappearing into the landscape within minutes. By the time an adversary's counter-battery radar detects the launch and calculates the trajectory, the launch vehicle has already bolted, leaving behind nothing but a cloud of dust and exhaust. Furthermore, Nightfall is engineered to operate in the most hostile electromagnetic environments on Earth. Modern warfare has proven that satellite guidance systems like GPS can be effortlessly jammed or spoofed across entire front lines, turning multi-million-dollar smart weapons into blind, useless metal tubes. The UK's secret missile bypasses this vulnerability entirely by utilizing a highly advanced, un-jammable inertial navigation system coupled with localized, passive optical and thermal sensors. Once launched, it does not communicate with satellites, it does not emit radio signals that can be tracked, it simply reads the terrain beneath it, calculates its own trajectory relative to the Earth's gravity, and hunts down its target with terrifying, autonomous precision. Flight tests are scheduled to begin within the next 12 months, with the first fully operational combat deliveries anticipated by the end of 2027. While Project Nightfall represents the ultimate sovereign weapon for deep strike offensive operations, the UK has simultaneously developed an equally revolutionary solution to the most critical asymmetric defensive vulnerability of modern warfare, the drone swarm. Walk onto any modern battlefield today, and the sky is filled with the high-pitched buzz of thousands of cheap, commercial off-the-shelf kamikaze drones. These small, plastic quadcopters, often costing less than a few $1,000s to assemble, are being fitted with simple military-grade explosives and flown directly into multi-million-dollar radar systems, armored vehicles, and warships. The economic equation of modern air defense is entirely broken. Navies around the world are currently forced to fire sophisticated, handcrafted interceptor missiles, such as the Aster or Sea Viper, which cost upwards of £1 to £2 million per shot, to destroy a drone that was bought online for the price of a used laptop. It is an unsustainable war of attrition. You can win every single aerial engagement, but if you run out of multi-million-dollar missiles before the enemy runs out of cheap plastic drones, you lose the war. The United Kingdom has officially broken this economic trap with a weapons system known as DragonFire. Developed by a powerhouse coalition of British defence giants, including MBDA UK, Kinetic, and Leonardo UK, in close collaboration with the Defence Science and Technology Laboratory, DragonFire is a 50-kilowatt class laser-directed energy weapon. It does not use gunpowder, solid propellants, or explosive warheads. It does not require massive, heavy ammunition magazines that take up precious space inside a warship's hull. Instead, it uses a highly advanced spectral beam-combining architecture. Inside the weapon, dozens of individual glass fiber laser sources generate separate, low-power beams of light. These beams are precisely channeled and merged into a single, perfectly focused, ultra-concentrated high-energy beam of pure light. The precision of DragonFire is almost impossible to comprehend. During recent live-fire trials conducted at the Ministry of Defence's Hebrides Range in Scotland, the system successfully tracked and destroyed high-speed aerial targets traveling at speeds of up to 650 km per hour, nearly twice the top speed of a Formula One car. The targeting sensors are so accurate, and a stabilized turret is so incredibly steady, that DragonFire can consistently strike a coin-sized target from over a kilometer away. It does not merely shoot in the general direction of an incoming drone, it targets the specific camera lens, the fragile rotor motor, or the onboard explosive payload, detonating the threat in mid-air within seconds. But the statistic that has sent shockwaves through defense ministries worldwide is the cost. Each high-power shot of the DragonFire laser costs approximately 10 pounds in electrical energy, roughly $13. Compare that to a 2 million pound interceptor missile. For the price of a single traditional missile, DragonFire can fire hundreds of thousands of times. The weapon's ammunition capacity is effectively unlimited, bound only by the ship's onboard electrical generators and liquid cooling systems. As long as the ship has fuel to run its engines, the laser keeps firing. Recognizing the game-changing nature of this technology, British defense ministers executed an unprecedented move. They accelerated the development and deployment timeline of DragonFire by a massive 5 years. Originally scheduled to enter service in 2032, the first operational DragonFire systems are now being actively miniaturized and prepared for permanent installation on Royal Navy Type 45 guided missile destroyers by the end of 2027. The UK is on track to become the very first European NATO nation to operationally deploy a high-energy laser weapon at sea. Yet, having the world's most advanced ballistic missiles and directed energy weapons is meaningless if you cannot coordinate them instantly on a chaotic, fast-moving battlefield. In the era of hypersonic threats and autonomous drone swarms, the human brain is simply too slow to process the sheer volume of incoming data. To fight a high-tech war, you need a high-tech brain. To solve this, the British Army has established a highly secretive, multi-billion-pound initiative known as the Combat Laboratory. Backed by a massive, 15-year funding commitment, the Combat Laboratory is not a physical facility filled with tanks and trenches. It is a highly secure, digital testing ground that utilizes advanced artificial intelligence, predictive machine learning, and real-time data streaming to build a digital twin of the modern battlespace. The Combat Laboratory takes live, active data from global conflicts and feeds it directly into proprietary AI algorithms. The system instantly analyzes troop movements, detects operational patterns, models supply chain vulnerabilities, and simulates tens of thousands of tactical scenarios every single hour. It allows British commanders to test new equipment, run complex tactical maneuvers, and predict enemy responses in a highly realistic virtual environment before a single soldier ever steps onto the battlefield. Up to 60,000 troops a year are slated to be trained using these advanced synthetic environments, ensuring that the British Army remains tactically ahead of any potential adversary. This digital transformation is designed to act as the central nervous system for a physical overhaul of the British Armed Forces. It integrates seamlessly with the newly unveiled Challenger 3 main battle tank, featuring advanced modular armor, a fully digitized turret, and a devastating 120mm smoothbore gun, and the Global Combat Air Program's Tempest, a 6th-generation stealth fighter jet engineered to control its own accompanying swarms of autonomous companion drones. The ultimate objective of this radical technological push is both simple and terrifyingly ambitious: to make the British Army 10 times more lethal, agile, and survivable by the mid-2030s, using a fraction of the manpower historically required. What we are witnessing is not a standard, routine military modernization program. It is a quiet, highly strategic defense revolution. Faced with a rapidly changing global security landscape, the United Kingdom has chosen to bypass traditional, slow-moving procurement processes in favor of rapid innovation, domestic sovereignty, and sheer technological dominance. By developing the Un-Jammable, fast-tracked deep strike capability of Project Nightfall, the virtually free drone-killing precision of DragonFire, and the predictive power of the AI Combat Laboratory, the UK is rewriting the rules of modern engagement. The future of global conflict is no longer a distant theoretical concept discussed in academic papers. It is being built, tested, and fielded right now on the windswept testing ranges of Great Britain. And as these classified systems prepare to enter active service, the global balance of power will never be the same.